Well, Dawson, picking up the first pro goal tonight had to have felt good. Just kind of talk us through your emotions after getting the goal and then also the win tonight.
Yeah, obviously it's a huge sigh of relief after getting the first one out of the way. Um, but I mean, it all starts with Rosie blocking that big shot and Schneid seeing me busting out there. So I mean, lots of credit to those guys. But it was awesome to see it go in the back of the net, and obviously it feels good now.
What was it kind of in the mindset? Because again, after the block, you got to get up the ice pretty quickly to join the rush there.
Yeah, obviously I seen they had a few guys caught up there, and I just seen my chance, and I figured might as well take it. And luckily, I just caught a lucky break and had a good shot there, and seen it in the back of the net.
Defensive progression for you in the first pro season. What's been the challenges of joining the pro game this year that you've seen from day one until now?
Yeah, it's obviously been a big jump, but one of my biggest mindsets is just to defend properly first, and kind of offense will follow. And obviously, it'd be nice to have a few more numbers up there, but I've been trying to defend as hard as I can, really shut down their top lines, PK really well, block shots when I can, just do anything to help out the team, and just try and get the trust of the coaches, obviously, and moving on to next year and the next game. Always looking to impress them and impress myself.
Overall, too, something that's been noticeable in the last two games is um, everybody on the defensive core and the offensive group, the awareness in the defensive zone, limiting second chance opportunities, clearing bodies out. Just what from the game plan from the team, the coaching staff, has kind of set this up for you guys in the last couple of games?
Yeah, I think that we had this little bit of time off before the series, and something Grammar and Mo really pushed on us in practice was making sure we had the good box outs and we started them early. So I think that has a big key to everything, making sure that they're not getting second opportunities. And I think we've all just been playing pretty nitty gritty down there, trying to be a tough overall group to play against, and it's been really working out for us.
Overall, kind of talked about it with Coach Graham, but winning 3 games in a row is always tough. So, what are the challenges for you guys going into the final game of this stretch?
Yeah, I think probably like Grammer said, obviously it's a big thing to get that start. We've been starting good both these games, and get them on their toes and just keep pushing. I feel like we just had them on their toes. We just had them on their heels, and we just kept pushing, and just limited everything they had, and it's just been working out for us. And make sure we're prepared for tomorrow mentally and physically, and come out and have another good 60 minutes.
Awesome. Thanks, Dawson. Pat?
No.
Yeah, Dawson, what have you learned being able to play with some different partners this year? You play the right side. What's that given you in terms of experience?
Yeah, obviously it's I've played with a few guys, but I mean anybody you play with is extremely elite at this level. So I'm happy with anybody. I really like playing with Jared right now. It's been a good fit, I think. But yeah, I mean, you can learn something off every guy that's out there. I mean, everybody's so elite, not just at one thing, but pretty well everything. And if they're not elite, they're very good at it. So obviously in practice, just watching in games, anything like that, just picking up little things that you can work on and continue to grow your game.
And then last season, coming back closer to home and playing in Winnipeg, what did that do? You got to play for James Patrick, a former NHL defenseman. How did he help you with your game?
Yeah, obviously it was super nice to kind of come back home just for the family aspect of it. Moving away pretty young, but Jeep, he was awesome for me right from day one. I mean, he jumped me in there, didn't treat me like a new guy there. If I made a mistake, I definitely knew about it, and I love that. Obviously, if I'm doing something wrong, I want to hear about it and want to get better. And obviously, he's a very elite player and very professional, as you could say, when he was playing. So he definitely helped me in that sense of the word too, making sure that I was a pro coming into this year. And obviously a lot of that has to do with Brent Sutter too. When I was in Red Deer,
Yeah. What did Brent do for your game? Obviously, he's such a very storied coach at the junior level.
Yeah, obviously I feel pretty lucky to be able to have 4.5, whatever it was, years with him. I mean, I can't even describe to you how much he did for me. He kind of turned my game upside down for a while, but you know what? Now that I look back at it, it was completely for the best. I mean, coming in here, I think it made it a lot easier jumping in. He definitely runs a pro style organization there, and I think it's second to none for sure. And he's a second to none coach. It was hard to see him step down because I know how much it meant to him. But I mean, it's still going to be a world-class organization, and I owe it all to the Rebels for sure.
Last thing you said, he turned your game upside down. How did he do that? Probably that was a tough experience at times.
Yeah, I think just coming into a level like this, you can't just be stick on puck all the time. You have to go body on body, and that was something that I really needed to work on. And he made sure I knew about it. And you know what, there might have been some tough days about it, but in the end, I'm here now because of what he did to me and made sure he worked me hard. But I mean, he does it all because he cares and wants you to get to this level. So it was credit to him.
Great. Thanks. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.